Thank you for joining us. Today we will review how to create a transaction code. To do that, we will go to our system configuration, transaction codes. In the previous videos, we have learned how to create a general ledger account, a tax, and a code. So under the Codes tab, we will find a drop-down menu, which will have the room charge. That will be just to create any room charges, as this will affect your ADR, so you wouldn't want to have any other type of charges within this option. Other charges are all transaction codes that are not a room charge or not a payment. We have the special that will contain the deposit holdings and the travel agent commission transaction codes. These are codes that are created when RoomKeyPMS database is set up and are required for it to function properly. Please do not create or alter transaction codes within this code type or function of the PMS, or the PMS will be compromised. And the last one is a payment, which is where we will be creating all our payment transaction codes. To do just a regular transaction code, we will go here to other charges. And as I was mentioning, this will be all other charges that are not room charges or not payment transaction codes. So previously we created a general ledger account for minibar, and I would like to actually create a transaction code for the minibar. For that, my first step will go to the add button. From here, the menu on the bottom has now become available for me to start entering information. From here, I will write something as a minibar item. The code, we recommend to use capital letters, and it's a short for the actual name. So I will do cookie, and here the actual description will be what it will appear on the guest account and on the guest bill. So you want to name it on a way that it will be easier to understand. Cookies from the minibar. Perfect. Continuing, here we have some other options. We have the option to make this item a repeatable item, and I will touch base on these options in just a moment after completing this cookie transaction code. I will go ahead and click on OK, and it will ask me that I need to attach it to a GL account. I will go ahead and OK. Make sure my transaction code is selected before I go to the accounts. Once I come to accounts, I can go ahead and insert a GL account. To do that, just click on the credits and a drop-down menu will appear. From here, I can then select my minibar. General ledger, I can go ahead and OK. If there are any transaction code, if this transaction code has any taxes attached to it, to do that, I will have to come to my tax, and I can actually add a tax and go ahead and post. And if there's a fixed amount that the cookies are worth, then you can enter that fixed amount from here. I will go here, and my fixed amount for cookies will be $3. I will go ahead and OK. So now every time I'm posting a cookie transaction code, a $3 will automatically appear. As you can notice as well, our active button is not activated or checked. So that means that currently this transaction code is something that you won't be able to charge. To activate, after you add an account, taxes, and if require a fixed amount, you can come here and you will have to go into modify, activate, and OK. Now, I was talking about repeatable items. So what would a repeatable item be? Let's just say people stay at your hotel and there are charges that you charge every night, similar to the room and taxes. So as an item that could be charged every day on a daily basis could be a pet daily fee if you're charging for pets within your hotel. So I will do pet daily, and here pet daily charge. Once we're here, we will make this item a repeatable, and we have the option to see how often will this charge be posted. We can make it a daily, a weekly, or monthly. In this case, I will make it a daily, and we also have the option to see how will this charge be posted. Would it be posted by person or by room? If you select room, it will be applied only once, but if you select person and there are multiple people staying within that room, that charge will be posted just following the number of adults within the room. I will go ahead and OK. And again, it will let me know that I need to attach a GL account. I will say OK. Make sure again that this has been, that the arrow is pointing to the right transaction code. Go to your accounts, insert, click on credits for the drop-down menu, and select your GL account. That will be more appropriate. In this case, I will send it to miscellaneous. I will go OK. And again, if there are any taxes that apply, go ahead and post it from here. If there's a fixed amount that you charge for pets that you always charge, you can enter it from here. Okay. This is not a necessary field, so if you charge differently depending on the different type of cards that you have, then you don't have to enter this amount from here. Again, it is not active, so I will have to go again to my General tab, Modify, click on Activate, and OK. Wonderful. So we have learned how to create a transaction code. Thank you very much for joining me.